Welcome. I'm back home from Croatia and I just wanted to sum up everything that we can all learn from it. Alright, so I went there after getting over my childhood traumas. So I had no negative stuff in my head that was holding me back anymore. So it was kind of cleansing, like I arrived at this adult stage of life and I'm starting from zero. After 3 years have passed, but that's that's not important right now. So I was there on zero and I was thinking, okay, I have nothing else to do. I have no obligations, just do my job and work for the goals that I want to achieve. So I had a plan. I wrote down, I'm taking you with me to my notes. So I wrote here, main goals. I just wanted to quickly add how great it was to work at the research center. The people I look up to, you know, I wasn't used to it. It was very overwhelming. They were so nice and it's so cool. I don't know. So, you know, I wasn't used to having a lot of people I hold in high regard around me, and then that they were all also positive with me. They were nice to me. I was like, where have I landed? It was nice. And why is research the first thing? Because that's why I was there. That was the number one priority. Why again? Because that's what I'm doing for my career. That's what I'm going to live off of. Second thing, I wrote it in German, just so if someone sees it, they hopefully don't know what I mean. It's making videos. Sorry, because I'm about the camera work. So I'm making videos on the side. I have no, the only benefits I get from the videos is my peace mentally in here. So that is a good thing. I don't want to let that go. I need it in my life, but that comes second. It's on the side. Okay? So first thing was always I did what I need to do for university and for the research. Okay. If I have time after that, then make a video. Or cutting or planning, or you know what I mean. Just doing something in that direction. Next thing was bulk. Because I've always been too skinny all my life. No, I was in Croatia and I was in charge of my diet. So I started finally bulking and eating a lot and preparing my own food. It was great. I shot up, by the way. Now I am at 77, 78 kilos, which is around 175 pounds. That's the heaviest I've ever been. And now I'm actually feeling like, okay, I have some mass. Okay, I'm not just featherweight. I'm not just paper that makes no sound when I make a step. I'm actually becoming something, a man. So that's I want to go up to around 85 or preferably 90. 90 would be my goal. Like, obviously also lean. It takes years. So walking and cutting a little bit, and I just get there. I get there. It takes years. Well, I be there. I can do it like that, and I'm 90 kilos or 85. 85 would be okay. 90 is like a dream. I don't know. 90 is around 200 pounds, I think. That lean would be nice. So that was three things that I was focusing on heavily. Bulking also was a numbers game, like calories. I was looking for the cheapest, most delicious, healthiest, best bulking diet, okay? And I already made a video about it. So it was like €6 daily. I miscalculated a little bit in it because I wasn't eating that many veggies. So it was around 6 or it doesn't matter. Fourth thing was diving that I didn't manage to do, which I was also worried about for quite a while. It went like, okay, I got there. I need to get everything in place. Okay, so research. Okay, sometimes I didn't make videos, but I had to eat, I had to drink, I had to go out for groceries. It takes time and to get used to it, and also worry about laundry and stuff. So I was just sorting myself out in the first 2 weeks, getting used to it, getting better at it. Just the daily routine. That's what I was building. And that was in October, and the weather was still nice. But after those 2 weeks, the weather was horrible, and I was talking to the diving instructors, and they always just said, okay, maybe later, maybe later, maybe later we can teach you. And in the end, we got to the point where in the 3 months I couldn't learn how to dive. It would have been like a week's course, but it doesn't matter because spoilers, in the end, I managed to get myself back. Like they said, head of department said, if I can, they would like me to go back. So I want to go back in the summer, and that would be also like the perfect timing to go diving and learn how to dive. So the main goal will be finished, but just not at the time I wanted. But it's okay, I have time. Like those few months, it's nothing to worry about. If you actually manage to achieve your goal, it doesn't matter. Okay, don't worry about it. You'll get there. You're doing the most, you're doing the best that you can do, you're doing everything. It will be okay. You will have the opportunities. Just do it. doesn't matter if you don't get it on the first try. Good. Then after that I wrote side goals, like smaller goals. I wrote workouts. Yeah, because I thought I wouldn't work out in those 3 months. And now I know that I can't live without it. So I had to do some calisthenics on the bed. As I've said, my room was one bed, basically 95% of the room was a bed, so I had to make it work somehow. So workouts, stretching, just for health reasons, and orthotropics like mewing, neck training, neck workouts. Those were the side quests. They didn't take a lot of time. Stretching is like probably at most 15 minutes. Neck workout 5-10 minutes. Orthotropics, mewing, just I got worse in it. Neglected mewing, so the gains that I've seen have kind of vanished, but I get them back. Okay, if you can't stay on track, sometimes you have to just sacrifice a little bit. It's okay if in this time period you have to do something. Sorry, I'm getting a call from my grandpa. So just sacrifice the least important thing, and when the times get better, you'll get back on track again with it. It's okay. Good. Don't have to stress and worry about that. Also one thing, so that's 5 things I wrote on the side. So that is a lot, to do every day in the 3 months. Bulletproofing my joints. There are videos on YouTube about bulletproofing your joints from Fitness FAQs and Movement by David, I think. They're good. So I did like my wrists, my shoulders, and my ankles. I did those, I did the stretching, I did the workouts, I neglected the viewing part, and I also wrote juggling. Juggling it helps with your focus. You can juggle and just look in one direction, and your brain can still make out where the ball is gonna fall and you catch it. So you don't have to look at the ball. It just trains your brain. It's great. But I didn't have time for that. And I also couldn't do it because the room wasn't soundproof and there was always an old guy who I was living with, and I just didn't want to make sounds. So I did the research, I did some videos, I balked. I didn't go diving, I didn't learn how to dive, but I will get there. I did workouts, I did the stretching, I didn't do mewing part, I did neck workouts, I bulletproofed my joints, and I wasn't juggling. I wrote the plan and I executed on it. That was everything I was worried about. I also was talking to my family, mostly my grandparents, every day. That took about like an hour, so you can imagine, even an hour less after everything. But you have to go for those. So for your social relationships, you need to sacrifice a little bit of time for that too. I can't neglect like my grandparents while they're still here, okay? So that's what I achieved. Also, how I felt. The first week, as I've told you, it was amazing. It was the best week of my life, I think. And it also overwhelmed me. I stood in my own way. I sabotaged myself by thinking, okay, everything is great. I don't know how to feel, but I'm not used to this. So something bad is going to happen. And the bad thing that happened, I caused that because of my various panics or thinking just, oh no, something bad's gonna happen. Huh? I can't take the pressure. Just, yeah, take it. If you have easier times, great. What is it called? Enjoy them. Yeah, enjoy them. So yeah, that's what I got from Croatia. I worked on the goals. I grew mentally. I got rid of my addiction. I got a healthy sleeping cycle, a sleeping rhythm. Finally, that's the best I've ever had. I'm falling asleep around 11 p.m. at night, and I'm waking up at 7, around 7, by myself, not with a alarm clock. So it's really the healthiest and best sleeping cycle I ever had, and I like to keep it that way. And now I'm just working on my goals again. So first thing is uni, doing the research, doing the work, learning. That's the first thing. That's the main thing because it's my career. I'm going to live off of it. Second thing is, well, the videos. I wanted to do them earlier, really earlier. I was really focused on my workouts because I enjoyed them. I could lift weights again. It was so good, and I didn't have to worry about making noises in the bed, you know, in Croatia. So the old guy hears me or thinks I'm weird. Probably I'm weird, but it doesn't matter. So I enjoyed it that much, and I was also just spending time with the family. Some of it maybe, you know, I regretted, but I'm here, so what can I do? I'm not going to say no all the time. So that's what I'm doing. Sleeping well, workouts, family. I have to get back on uni stuff and the videos. And that's everything that I have planned until like I'm 25. I'm not even going to look up. Because uni takes me still years, like 2 years, 1.5 years till I get my bachelor's, then 2 years for master's, and I'm gonna do a PhD. It just takes years. Also, as I've said, working out for my physique, for my health, stretching, bulletproofing my joints, getting to 85 to 90 kilo lean, which takes years. Making the videos, I have so much to talk about. I have video ideas. I wrote a lot of them down. Yeah, just arrived at 0 from the negatives, and now I'm building my life as I want to. That's where I'm at. Thank you. Later.